Hello and welcome to our lecture on creating a bar chart in Excel. Here, we'll discover how to create and style our charts so they look professional and ready for any presentation. Without further ado, let's get started. We'll go ahead and open our file called bar chart data. Our data contains the following two columns, brand and car listings. All right. Since this is a course focused on visualization, we'll invest a bit of time in formatting our Excel sheet to achieve a professional look. We'll keep the raw data in this sheet and instead work on our graphic on a separate Excel sheet. Let's start by selecting any cell containing data. Then, by pressing Ctrl and A, we can grab all cells from the table. Let's copy them with Ctrl and C and place them onto a new sheet. We won't be placing the data directly into the first cells, as they will be reserved for formatting. Instead, let's select the cell B3 and right-click on it. From the drop-down menu, we choose the first Paste option. Alternatively, you can use the shortcut Ctrl and V to paste the data. So far, not much of a difference, but we're only just beginning. Let's remove the grid lines on this sheet by selecting View from the top ribbon in Excel and deselect Grid Lines from the Show panel. Excellent. Let's also change the font and font size of our sheet. We'll click on A1 or any empty cell and then press Ctrl and A. This time, all cells in our sheet have been selected. Now from the Home section, we can change the font to Arial and reduce the font size. Okay. The next step is to make the column names more prominent compared to the rest of the table. Let's select cells B3 and C3 and bold them. We'll also click on the grid lines icon and select a thick bottom border. Cool. Let's reduce the width of the A column as we don't require all that empty space. So let's make it around 30 pixels wide. In cell B1, we'll type in a title for our sheet, which will be Used Cars. Since this is a title, it should stand out from the other elements. We can increase its font size to 12 and bold it. Lastly, let's create in this course, we'll aim to reach a professional graph with some widely accepted dimensions and colors. First, we'll change the chart size. A chart of this size is optimal for this sheet. The second item on the agenda is to change the font. We'll click on the Home button and choose the Arial font. Let's also reduce the font size to 8. What's next? Now we'd like to remove the fill of the chart and its borderline. Let's left-click on our chart and select Format Chart Area. Be careful not to select an element of the charts, such as the plot area or the axis. Okay, from this newly appeared ribbon, we can control the fill for the background color or the border for the chart's border. For a professional presentation, clean design works best. Therefore, our chart will have no fill and no borderline. All right, we're making great progress. We're now ready to continue with styling specific chart elements. It is only logical we start by focusing on the star of the show, the bars. One idea is to alter their bin size. If we click on one of the bins on our chart, it doesn't matter which one. We see that all are automatically selected. Alternatively, if we wish to select only one of the bins in Excel, we need to double-click on it. Okay, if we right-click on any bin and choose Format Data Series, we'll get a variety of formatting options. Let's reduce the gap between each bar and make it around 95%. Great! What's next? Generally, data visualizations convey insights through shape and color. While the shape is somewhat restricted by the nature of the data, the color is up to us. To a dark blue. It is a very universal color that fits nicely in any presentation. What else? Currently, we can't determine the exact value of each column. To remedy that, we'll insert data labels. We need to right-click on a series element and opt for Add Data Label. Which we add by selecting Axis Title, and then Primary Vertical. Horizontal is for the x-axis. Excellent. Let's name it Number of Listings and bold it. Make sure the color is actual black. One minor change regarding the y-axis. The y-axis ticks are a bit crowded at the moment. Ticks, if you're wondering, refers to the number Excel supports. We'll opt for an Excel workbook under the extension XLSX and hit the Save button. Good job, everyone! We've successfully created our first bar chart in Excel. Thanks for watching, and until next time.